today's episode, we are going to be making a bunkie bed for Ponga's daybed, but in a hilarious and potentially unsafe way. And then we are going to be making literally the best fried chicken that I have ever put in my mouth. So stay tuned for some hilarious antics and good eats. I'm gonna run back to the house. Look at this shit. Ooh, got some kind of wind. Got back in time. I'm a little wet. Oh my god. Ouch. Woohoo! She's done. Ha! Huh. Oh my god, that is so much better. Ow. That landed on my toe. Oh, it's born already. Let's go. I'm just gonna take a bite. This looks so good. Oh. Boop. This is Ponga's daybed. I bought it for her when she was little. And when the weather's nice enough, we spend almost all of our time here. But there's a big problem with this daybed. I got the biggest one I could find because, well, I got the biggest dog I could find. But that means that this is designed to break up into a conversation set. So these are two separate benches, and then there's a bencher on the back, like a couch. Which is fine for me because I can kind of put my butt in between the bars. But as you can see, Ponga would be laying across all of this metal and not suspended, and that's not very comfortable. So my plan is to cut a couple sheets of OSB in a circle as like a makeshift bunkie board, and we'll probably take that table out and put it in the car for car camping. My buddy just landed her spaceship of a pickup truck in my driveway, so we are going to pick up some plywood. Okay, actually I lied because this is actually a helpful tip. You should pat your OSB to make friends with it before you start cutting it so that it doesn't give you as many splinters. Okay, I'm just kidding. I didn't know that the black lines on the back meant that that was the rough side. And since apparently I'm a hoodlum and I don't wear shoes, I wanted the smooth side up. Well, we made it to the shed, and none too soon because I think it's about to thunder and lightning and rain. So I'm just gonna grab some scrap wood. This looks like a long piece. Take that. I'm gonna end up cutting it with my reciprocating saw. Might not be ideal. So let's also grab the circular saw. Here we go. We're gonna run back to the house. Look at this shit. Ooh, got some kind of wind. Got back in time. I'm a little wet, but I'm not trapped in the shed. I don't think I would run in this. She's hiding in the kitchen because she needs a thunder shirt. She does not like this weather. You super brave and strong now? Maybe a little bit? I'm frozen. She's still frozen. This one, on the other hand, this is my favorite kind of froze. She won't leave until this is over. You a happy Ponga? I'm a happy Ponga. We have Magdalene. We're hanging out with Magdalene in the kitchen. So we need 33.5, which will be half of that 67 inches we took earlier, right here. I'm just gonna mark that, and then we'll head to the garage so I can cut it. Okay, well I decided on sunglasses instead of safety glasses, and don't use a circular saw like this. But I did find a wood screw, so there's that. Okay, so right here I'm just trying to figure out how to salvage as much scrap wood as possible for any potential future projects. That might not have been the best plan. And now I'm just gonna grab my trusty purple Sharpie and we're gonna make a fun little circle with our makeshift compass here. Being careful not to get any splinters in our knees. Also, I didn't realize how hard it was to color on OSB with Sharpie, so this was a fun adventure. Up until this point, I felt fairly confident in what I was doing, and this is the part where it gets pretty squirrely. I would not recommend to cut wood like this. Also, that trash can weighs about 80 pounds. I think it's full of ice packs or something. Satisfying battery clip. You're welcome, Ponga. So right here, my plan was to rough cut it in this position and then finish cut it in a different spot. Only I didn't realize that I don't have the sawhorses or work table or clamps, and that was going to be fairly complicated. Definitely don't cut wood like this. This is so stupid that even I know it's stupid. Like, this is stupid. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. Just don't do it.
Oh my god. Ouch.
Seriously? Like, look, even my watch thinks I'm stupid. I don't know what it's telling me, but it's telling me I'm dumb. And also, I managed to put on sandals, but that is not really the right shoes for this. I eventually do put on sneakers. You'll find out when.
Woohoo!
Okay, so I do not have a good plan at all for the second piece. Not that my plan for the first piece was good. But what I'm going to try to do is prop it upright the same way and do about halfway and then flip it over and do it from whatever side would be the bottom in the first part of that process. I know that doesn't make any sense. You're just going to have to watch me. Okay, so this is where my blade gets stuck, and I'm pointing to you that that's why it's stuck. And then I try to put it back in there because I'm an idiot, but I just cut it off here because that's obviously what you should do. On the bright side, this did make it easier to flip over, but made it a lot lighter. So, and why do I have to put the lid back on the trash can? This part was smart. I cut a little notch in there. Isn't that cute? But yeah, so now it doesn't weigh anything, so it's gonna slide around all over the place. So I have to switch to the other side, and this is kind of silly. It looks like it went really smoothly, but it's sped up like 20 times. As if on cue, the queen just got off the daybed and came inside, which makes it much easier for me because I don't have to kick her off. Yay. You excited, Pong? What am I excited about? I don't even know what you're doing. Being squirrely in there. Well, that looks like a pretty good fit. Okay. We got her out here. Get her on there. I'm gonna get splinters in my legs. Ha! Ha! Yes. Now for the real moment of truth. Ponga! Give her a try. You got it down.
I don't want it down. I want to lick your face. But I promise I'll just lick your chin, because I know you hate it when I lick your mouth.
I think I'm gonna have a beer and come join you. You
Sounds
wait right
amazing.
there. I'll be right back.
Wait. I'll wait. I'm going to take a nap, though, because you're lost cause. You might take hours to get back here.
Try it.
Hey, you're back.
Oh my god, that is so much better. Wow.
I'm going to come give you some
Wow,
more
are you
loving.
excited?
I think it's better, too.
Yeah? I love you too.
I love
I
you.
love you too. That was a lot of fun. Totally worth it.
What are you judging me for? This is totally how you use back cushions. They're butt pillows. Well. Hey Simon, how's your day going? Aw, I love you too. That makes my tail wag. I gotta go annoy Maggie May though.
Oh crap, I think I'm in Ponga's way. I'm kind of stuck. Can I come in?
Are you stuck?
Thank you.
Oh yay, satisfying saran wrap sounds. I left that in just for you, Pong. What in the world is in that brine? It looks like there's like all kinds of garlic and stuff. Okay, so this brine is actually about 2 parts milk and 1 part pickle juice. It just happened to be the bottom of the jar of pickle juice, so there was a lot of goodies in there. Oh yes, the saran wrap sounds. Now we have the aluminum foil sounds. I love some good aluminium. Ponga, you live in North Carolina. I don't think you're supposed to say it like that. You know what? Social media has bridged the gap and I can say things however I want to. If you say so. We are making oven potatoes here in the way that I have made them since I was like, I don't know, 20? And this part is really funny because I was actually really struggling to cut these potatoes. Oh, you look really proficient here. Going really fast. Yeah, but it's sped up like 16 times. So I'm not that proficient at it. Probably took me 7 or 8 minutes just to do this one part. I don't know if it's because I was filming or I was just like extra clumsy this day. Oh yeah, bacon grease. I do love your oven potatoes. Okay, funny story about these oven potatoes is I accidentally fed them to a vegetarian one time. Not intentionally at all. I just had like a buffet of food and she grabbed the potatoes thinking they were vegetarian and they actually have bacon grease in them. So we're putting these in the oven at 425 for about 20 minutes and we're going to start setting up the dredging station. Why are you filming this? I just like watching people put out plates. We have an egg and we have about a tablespoon of the reserve brine that we're going to add to the egg mixture, and it is in our multifunctional glass bowl. That is a label I will never understand. Me neither, Ponga. This is 1/3 cup of flour and 2 teaspoons of seasoned salt per each little station, and then we're just going to kind of mix them together. And it's at this point that I realized I forgot the Dijon. So we're going to add some Dijon because that adds that like umami flavor to fried chicken if you've ever had it before. And apparently filming things does take 10 times as long because it's already been 20 minutes. And we're going to stir these guys now and add the same 3 things: salt, garlic, and rosemary. Back in the oven they go. We'll see them again in 10 minutes. And now it's time to set up our pan. So we are going to use about half an inch of used neutral oil, which in this case it is probably about half avocado oil and half canola oil, which you can see I'm adding the half fresh as well on top. You want maybe like an inch or so in your skillet. Okay, so it's been about 10 minutes and our potatoes are ready for stir and salt. We are no longer adding garlic and rosemary, and they'll go back in for 10 more minutes. And now our oil is at 300, so we can start the dredging process. If you started before this point, your chicken will get like really soggy, like my fingers are by the end of this. So what I'm doing here is I'm just going to take the biggest piece and I'm going to take it through all 3 stages, which is flour, egg wash, and flour. And then I'm going to take the second piece, which is the second biggest piece, and take it to the second station. And this way when I go to put them in, they'll be cooking in order of size. So the third biggest piece ends up at the last station, and now the oil is hot enough so we can drop them in. So this guy will get a few extra seconds of cooking while I finish dredging the second piece. We'll get a few extra seconds of cooking while I finish dredging the third piece. And these guys are going to go about 10 minutes, skin side down. Once they are no longer sticking to the bottom of the pan, we can flip them. And now it is time for our final salt and stir of these potatoes, and back in the oven for 10 last minutes. Hi, buddy.
That's all
What do you
chicken.
think, huh?
That's why I'm here, just for the snuggles, though.
Hi, buddy.
Oh, snuggles.
Oh, fuck. Ow. That landed on my toe. It really hurts. You ready to eat some chickens?
Oh, born ready. Don't mind me. I'm just smelling the ground over here.
Oh, yeah. Okay, if I could skip in the part. Making a mess.
Okay, so ideally I would be flipping these in such a way that the biggest portion was in the center of the pan, which clearly is not what I did at all. Except for this big one, it looks like I did flip it biggest portion and yay me!
Potato. It looks amazing. Look at that. Oh, they're so pretty.
Okay, so here I'm showing you that it's 80 degrees in my kitchen on this day. Ideally, you want to cook chicken to at least 165, but in this case, since it's dark meat and we're frying it, we want them to be a bit fall off the bone, so we're aiming for like 170, 180, which this one is, obviously. And then the little guy also is ready. And then these two will have a little bit more cooking time. This one is finally ready, and the other one I'm just going to flip over so that it has more time skin side down, because we like that crispy skin. Oh man, I'm really hoping you're extra clumsy right now with these potatoes. You know you can't work tongs. Oh yay! You dropped one.
You're welcome. You're right, I can't work tongs.
I mean, really, you can't work tongs.
Ready?
Oh, born ready. Let's go.
Okay, Bun Bun, you ready to taste this? I was born ready. I'm not even gonna sit down, I'm just gonna take a bite. This looks so good. Oh, there's really a napkin here. Yeah, that's what's up.
Okay, I really don't understand why you're tasting these
Try
potatoes.
these potatoes.
You've made this like 1,000 times, and you're just prolonging the time until Ponga
yeah.
can eat.
All right,
Ponga's mad.
well, I'm gonna put a hurting on this, and I'll catch up with you guys when it's Ponga's turn. That was really, really good. You can definitely taste the pickles. But before I give you my opinion, someone's ready for her portion. Look at all that drool. Raining, girl. You ready? Let's do it. Sit.
Oh, good girl.
Ready, set, break. She ate the potatoes first. Every single potato. What do you think, Power? Was it good?
Oh, some more. Where's the rest of it?
Yes? Thumbs up? Boop. Boop.